I'm going to reveal the men that are on my marriage list. This list is fluid and it's changing. But Brent Spiner told me the other day, we originally had 40, but they had to eliminate some because some of the ones that were at the lower rankings were part of a Nazi conspiracy because the Jesuits replaced these men with their clones. But this is the list as of, I would say, as of August the 25th, 2011. These men have signed prenuptial agreements, and they want to marry me. I only knew about the top 7. I didn't know who the rest were. I'm going to read you which men are on the list to marry me. And Lori McBride claims that I'm an old hag, but apparently these men don't think so. They've all, now you might say, well, some of these men are already married. You can't believe what's out in the press. You might want to view my prenuptial agreement. If you click on my first webpage at Gabrielchana, GABRIELLECHANA.com, and click on the online communication that I have with Brent Spiner, you can read the prenup agreement. And in the prenup, they can't be on the marriage list if they're having regular sex with another woman. So there's a big clone problem out there. Like Hugh Jackman, his wife was killed and replaced with a clone. So anyways, I'm just going to read the list. These are the men on the marriage list. And I'm going to read them in order from 1 to 34. Brent Spiner, Vladimir Putin, Matthew McConaughey, Gerard Butler, Hugh Jackman, Keith Morgan, MD. This is a guy that I went to school with at FSU. Edward Prendergast, a business executive I went to school with at Baptist University of America. Chinese President Hu Jintao. Tony Blair. Will Smith. David Hasselhoff. Sean Connery. Robert Pattinson. Chuck Norris. Jude Law. Tommy Lee Jones, Pierce Brosnan, Keanu Reeves. I may not be pronouncing these names right, so you have to forgive me, folks. I didn't even know who was on my marriage list till yesterday. Brent let me know. I don't even know a lot about these guys. Jim Carrey, Johnny Depp, Curtis James Jackson, that's 50 Cent, Orlando Bloom, Tony Stark, Sam Barbary, Robin Williams, Jason Momoa, Van Diesel. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Joaquin Phoenix. He played the bad guy in The Gladiator. I don't know how you pronounce his name. Joaquin Phoenix, Optimus Prime, David Duchovny, Nicolas Cage, Hugh Laurie, Carl Sagan, and Zac Efron. The way it works is this. Gerard Butler plays a key role in deciding who's going to be on my marriage list. If something should happen to Brent and Vladimir, these are men they've chosen for me to date and consider next as a husband possibility. And these men are, according to Brent, these men are crazy about me, and they'd be willing to die for me in my fight against the Jesuit order. And this is an evening gown back here that I bought for Vladimir Putin, and I just thought it was very fitting, so I thought I'd have that in the background. I'm flabbergasted about this. All I can say is, I don't want anything to happen to Brent or Vladimir, but these men are all working with us, and so those are the men on my marriage list. I've talked about it. Those are them. I've only had telepathic sex with 5 of them: Brent Spiner, Vladimir Putin, Matthew McConaughey, Gerard Butler, and Hugh Jackman. Most of my telepathic sex has been with Brent and Vladimir. Hugh, Matthew, and Gerard, I'm getting too much. So that's the marriage list, folks.